Have you ever thought what the world would be like if there were no directions?
Directions? Gee, no.
Welcome. This is the first in a series of important instructional videos on how to take out and eventually put in the new dock at Breezy Point. I'm Pat Milan. Some of you know me as Pat. Some of you know me as Uncle Pat. Some people, well, I've never met you, and I'm not sure why you're watching this video. The first step in the dock process, whether you're putting it in or taking out, is critical. This is the one point that most people fail to do. And I'm going to show you what this is, because after this, everything's easy. Step number one, get in your car and drive to the lake. Oh, that wasn't so bad, was it? 4.5 hours, we're ready to go. Welcome to the lake. With any important job, you gotta have tools. And for this job, there's this breaker bar, which always has this 1 1/8 Craftsman bolt remover on it. And then we have two pieces, a 9/16 wrench and a 9/16 Craftsman tool. You're gonna need to use both of these together. Other things you're gonna need a diving mask. I prefer a wetsuit, don't have one today. You're gonna need a tank and this device in your mouth, and you're gonna need a warning flag to let people know that you're in a diving area. Wait a minute, you don't need any of this stuff. You don't need the flag, you don't need the diving apparatus. You could put this on, but you'll look like a complete freak in the lake. You just need these three tools. You got your tools in hand, you got your wrench, you got your breaker bar, and you got your 9mm or 9/16 Craftsman tool to do that. The only other tool you need is several people. It helps if they're out of shape and at least have one separate injury on their body. Frankly, you don't need all these people, but it's nice to have them standing around cheering when you do the job right. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of dock and one corner piece. The first things you have to take out of this corner piece, there's 2 nuts to release down there, and you pull it right out. Rick, why don't you show our audience how you pull that center piece out? See? Not so bad. This is kind of important because if you don't do it right, you will break it. There's this little assembly on the top. This is our light for the summer. And you need a little Allen wrench to take this off. And this comes off and it goes in the basement. There's a box for it. You can store it there. Don't break the bolt. These 3 end sections come first. We're going to take the dock out the way opposite of the way it's put in. The last piece in is the first piece out. This piece closest to the lake, you're going to see that it literally lifts off the end. There's nothing else connecting it. All these pieces that are attached to it stay on. The 3 bumpers stay on. The ladder, we think, stays on. I'll tell you in about 10 minutes if we're wrong about that one. But Rick's down on the end there, and you're literally going to lift up, and the people on this end are going to pull. Yep. And that wheel's a little in the sand. Try to come out straight. Here we go. Much better. We're rolling it in.
PC with the flagpole coming out.
You guys can turn that anytime you're ready.
Now we're coming from the back, moving forward. This is piece 4.
All the pieces are marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running straight out to the lake. And then the big end pieces that make the big area where we can sit down, those are marked as A, B, and C. They are laid out in the reverse order. So the piece by the lake at the entrance is the first one that will go in. And then they're all 2, 3, 4, A, B, and C. That's it. There is one last final step. Once you've completed this process, get back in your car and go home.